So, I just got off the phone with the big crane operator. I mean, this is a big semi-truck affair with a huge crane, and coordinated it with the welder. So there's a 50-foot steel beam that I've talked about, and on September the 8th, sometime afternoon, a welder's coming here with a big crane truck, and they're going to drop it into position. But before then, the welder's going to come, and we're going to get the 4 vertical posts all in place. So, a little bit of coordinating these guys. They want to make sure they're going to get paid, and they don't want the welder to coordinate it, but the welder has to be available. So you got to phone the crane guy, get a time, phone the welder, confirm that with him, phone the crane guy back. So a little bit of coordination is required on some of these things. If you're not good with dealing with men that are in this industry, well, they're fine. It's just they have their requests, concerns, and they just want to make sure that everything is as smooth as possible. Anyway, so that's all done. September the 8th in the afternoon. I know you'll be there. It's going to be an awesome event here on Jim's Build That House, and you'll see it all happen here. So that's in about 2 weeks. I am super pumped about that. I mean, what could be more manly than a 50-foot steel beam? Yeah, get the yard back. Been a long time. I actually like raking. It's fun to get all the rocks out, make it nice and clean looking. It just seems like space to park my truck, people to park their cars. Looking good. I'll tell you what, if you ever need to move a little dirt or a lot of dirt, a little machine like this is a way to go. It'll save you hours and hours of backbreaking and shoveling, which I'm not afraid of, but I mean, you just can't beat an excavator. Might as well get the machine to move that drain rock. I'll be able to use it later on for landscaping somewhere, so we'll just stash it out of the way here. Okay, looking good. Got all that raked out. Ready for the crane truck on September the 8th. Well, it's so exciting to see this dirt finally being moved to its eternal resting place. It's been over 13 months since we originally moved it from the hole where the foundation sits today. This is becoming a whole new garden area that never existed before. Well, I just want to wish everybody a happy and healthy upcoming fall and autumn season. It's one of my favorite seasonal sensations, is feeling fall coming into the air. You can just feel it. The trees, leaves start to turn, crickets start to chirp at night here. And to me, it feels more like a beginning than an end. So I hope that you guys all have a happy and healthy autumn. The best of luck and prosperity as we bravely stride into the future, and for me, on this incredible adventure that I began almost 14 months ago. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy yourself. Life is fairly fleeting. Well, the welder comes today. He should be here any minute, and he's going to erect 4 vertical steel posts. He's going to weld one here where the steel plate is, one on that footing, one on that footing over there, and one where the red level is over there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here he is right now, coming in. I'll check in with you shortly. This is so exciting. So the welder, where we left off, was the welder was pulling in. I guess he was just taking measurements. So next week they'll do the vertical posts. In the meantime, I'm raking this whole area here. Gonna make it look all good and clean. And I'll show you an after shot if I get this done tonight. Well, hello everybody on this August 31st, 2022. Scorching afternoon in the summertime. So what I'm doing here is I want to pour a concrete wall in here. That way the stairs can bolt up against it and all this material can be backfilled and retained. So it's a similar situation with the forms. Now that I've done that, I've fastened the board down with the trick with a weed whacker line. 2 4-foot panels will fit in here. The ties. Then I'm going to pour this by hand, so I don't have to hire a pumper truck and a concrete truck and everything to come here. So I'll show you what all that looks like after I get it finished. Okay, also what that entails is using the Hilti gun, drilling a hole in here. Then I'm going to make it bigger to 5/8. I'm going to do 3. Then I'm going to use a material called epoxy acrylic. I'll show you that tube when I get to it. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to cut these down to about an 8-inch chunk. And I'm going to put it in there. And then I'll wire more rebar between the 2 studs on either side. So basically, the wall will never move. It'll be completely fastened in between the other 2 walls with the rebar. Anyway, I got them all done. And that is how you bond metal into concrete. So that was a whole new experience for me.